You get so many people turning up that it bursts at the seams, the theatre.
You need somebody like Tony who crosses all the different departments to pull it together.
Sort of executive producer and director.
Losing my mind. Outside in the night, outside in the day. Looking back on the track, gonna do it my way. Outside in the night, outside in the day.
The idea is that there are about 14 or 15 learning outcomes across the three NDs that you mentioned earlier. That's the performing arts, the music and the media, that we'll be able to satisfy in a one-day show.
And whilst we might not be able to take you to a real TV studio and say, right, you run the real Nevermind the Buzzcocks, we can kind of set up a fake one, if you like, so you kind of get the opportunity to do. And there's also lots of opportunities around it, like this, like you're doing all the interviews and filming, etc. So.
That was an idea. I think we all had something to chip in.
I will be coordinating between the audience and the stage. Craig will be on stage looking after the actors in the continuity, and I've got a lady floor manager called Louise who will do all the running.
Okay.
But she might not be quite as loud and used to it as me, so she might not be able to shut the audience up, so I'm going to give her a hand.
Tony George came up with the idea and he asked if we would help out, really, so we said yes.
Well, I hope they will gel as one big happy ND family.
A lot of it just will run on adrenaline because, you know, spontaneity. Things you can't plan for often are quite exciting. A lot of it's come together in the past week and a half.
Because the whole idea is that we produce the show in a reasonably quick turnaround. I might not be able to shut the audience up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, silent, alright?
Production work for the Monday.
Equipment is as up to date as it can be in a very fast changing industry. In other words, all the stuff we've got does reflect industry standard.
We're using the 3 Sony DSR PD150s and 3 big tripods here. The trolley dolly. They're using like a sort of dolly which we borrowed from the college.
I play the Quizmaster, the Mark and R type character. Basically, I host the entire game, ask all the questions, and it's actually my job to initiate all the funny one-liners and all the jokes and just make sure everyone's having a good time. I don't think I'm funny, am I? I've never been a comedian in my life. I walked into Craig's office one day and he said, "Do you want to do this?" And I said, "Okay." Is that the one goes? Is that the one? Yeah. Oh, okay. I know the rest of this.
We want evidence of everything, even me getting my hands dirty.
Comes out on the programmes, and it means that if you make a noise and do something silly, we have to reshoot that whole section. What the format of the show will be is the band will kick off. When the band's finished playing, I'd like to be asked for a big round of applause. And Patrick, our show host, will introduce himself, will introduce the panel, and the show will commence.
The guitar in the picture, which is now gone, was recently sold at an auction. How much did it go for? In which city was the Whiskey A Go-Go club where many bands were discovered? Whose Live at the Hollywood Bowl came out over a decade after they last? Absolutely correct. Oh, both way out. That's all right, it's wrong. Real Tony George, please step up.
Okay, thank you very much. I think, unless David tells me otherwise. You all right, Dave? Yeah, okay, it's a clear, so thank you very, very much.
You were saying to me, baby's got some new rules, baby said she's had it with me.